if you can see this up in the sky, there are a ton of bees. Folks, I think we're about to witness a swarm go into the trap live. This is awesome. Look at all those bees. Hello friends of Fuller Farm. It is a beautiful spring day, and as you can see, the bees are loving this warmer weather. This year at Fuller Farm, in order to expand the apiary, I've actually built and put out 3 different swarm traps. So let's go ahead and take a look at the traps and see if we have any activity. Just coming up on the first swarm trap up here. I'll check and see if we see any activity at all. Oh, there's a couple bees up there, if you can see. So no swarm yet, but there are a couple of scout bees checking this one out. Let's go check out the other swarm traps. Across the little bridge here. And this is back in the woods at Fuller Farm. There's the next swarm trap. These have been out here about a month. I've got lemongrass oil as well as some old frames in there with some wax smeared around a little bit. Oh. This has a decent amount of activity around it going in and out. Now these swarm traps have been up for a month. Probably a week ago I refreshed the lemon balm scent on the outside. Beautiful spring day today, and there's a lot of bees checking this one out. There's 2 bees checking out the entrance. There's a third, fourth popping out. But they have a lot of interest in this hive, so that's exciting. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the last one. Now here's the third swarm trap, and you can see this one's a little bit different. This trap actually used to be a nuke. It's a deep with a few frames. Again, there's wax smeared on the ground. I took some old wax that we had processed and rubbed it on the wood. And again, the lemongrass oil in a little baggie inside. You can see these scout bees are very interested in this one. They keep going in and out, investigating, doing their measurements to see if it'll be the new home for the hive. So despite the activity, it looks like there's a hive in there, but these are actually just scout bees that are interested in this location. They're trying to find a new home for wherever their swarm is coming from. The nice thing is it has years of use, and so it has the smell of a lot of bees over the years. And that's another thing that can help you to catch a swarm, is if you have a box that has the smell of bees, they're going to be interested in moving in there. So this is a little bit crazy. I just came back like 5 minutes later and there was almost no activity. And then check this out. If you can see this up in the sky, there are a ton of bees. Folks, I think we're about to witness a swarm go into the trap live. This is awesome. Look at all those bees. Can't believe that I'm catching this as it's happening. Holy cow. That is awesome. Look at all these bees, guys. So literally I came back and there was no bees whatsoever. I was like, what is going on? And it is getting louder and louder, and this is incredible. There are bees everywhere in the sky right now. I am about to catch my first swarm, I think. Wow, so those scout bees must have taken off to the rest of the colony and said, oh, yep, we're ready, we like the place. Let's move in. Every day I learn something new about bees, and it's just amazing the communication that happens between them. And now they were all over the place over here. Wow. This is so awesome, guys. They appear like they're coming from the northeast. Maybe the main hive is from that way. Sure is a gorgeous day to be moving house. Wow. Let me see if I can get a close up here. This is actually just sitting up on top of our duck house, if you can believe it. This is awesome. You know, they were checking out all 3 of our traps, but this one definitely had the most activity. This is, you know, it's a deep body, so it definitely has the most space, so I can see they would like this one the most. Wow, it's incredible. And if I didn't say before, this is our first year ever putting out swarm traps. So we've got 3 traps out. We have 2 in the woods. This one's a little closer to the house. It's literally sitting on top of our duck house, which I know I'm gonna have to move it. Still a ton of activity in the air. They are having a party and inviting their friends. Can't wait to see how big this swarm is. I may pause it for a second while they continue to group here. And of course I'm going to leave these bees alone all day. I may give them a day before I close it off at nighttime and move them to where I want them at. Assuming the swarm goes in completely and we've got them captured. Wow. This is awesome to witness. If you're still watching, please give us a thumbs up. Helps our channel grow. Share the video. If you've got friends who have never seen a swarm trap or seen a swarm of bees captured, share this with them. I'm gonna pan over to our ducks just so you can see how they're just chill. What's up, ducks? They're just relaxing over here. They don't care about all the bees buzzing up above their heads. They just got done taking a nice swim. You got some noisy neighbors right above your duck house. Maybe 20 or 30,000 neighbors. We'll see how big the swarm is. I'm gonna go move over on that other side, see if I can get a little close. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know is swarms tend to be pretty peaceful. Sorry for the shakiness while I'm moving over here. They don't have brood to protect, which is the bee babies, the larvae, and they don't quite have an established home, so they don't have a ton to protect right now. You can see those bees that are fanning, that are spreading their scent to let everyone else know, hey, we're over here. Let me try to refocus. There's a little better. Got it focused now. You can see some of those bees that are fanning. They got their fannies up in the air, trying to spread their scent to tell everyone else, hey, this is the place. Not a lot of people get to witness this in person. Some folks get to see the swarm once it's established and hanging off of a tree or a branch, but from start to finish, to see the scouts, to see the swarm showing up, I feel pretty blessed to be able to witness this. This is awesome. If you can believe it, I'm standing in the middle of all these bees flying around, and they're super peaceful when they're in this stage of swarming. They're not interested in protecting the hive at the moment until they get established. So they're not harassing me. They don't care about me standing here right now. Now I say that and then watch I get stung by a couple. But I'm not even in my bee outfit. Now I did think that this swarm would get bigger a lot faster than this, so I didn't know quite what to expect, but it's still pretty small. So maybe I'll stop recording here and update, come back to you as the swarm grows. Okay, I'm back down at the swarm trap about 30 minutes later. Things have calmed down. And I think what we have caught is a small cast or after swarm, meaning the main swarm or prime swarm had already swarmed from this hive, and we've caught an after swarm with a second, maybe a virgin queen. Because this was probably the size of a grapefruit. I thought it was going to keep getting bigger, and it's pretty much just calmed down now. So we'll see what we do. It was still really cool to see. I was hoping it would be a big, full prime swarm. But so far that's what it's looking like to me, is this was an after swarm, which a hive can, cast off several different swarms. So I'll keep you updated on progress. Still, again, this is really fun to see the swarm in the sky as it showed up in the whole process. So hope you liked it and have a great day.